Regarding the first question, that is why innovation generally takes place in certain kind of nations, Vernon has given three explanations. The first thing is that uh, developed country, if you call them so, if you would like to call them developed, in the sense that they always come up with new products, latest or trending products. So according to Barnum, the opportunities are greatest in those kind of countries, because in order to innovate new product you require skilled labor, laborers who can work very efficiently, who can think very smartly. So this skilled labor are generally available in developed countries. Okay, that's why these nations are in a better position to innovate new products, or innovate products rather, I should say. The second point is that acceptability is also important. You have to understand one thing, that whenever a product is launched, whether the product will be sustainable or not in the long run depends on its acceptability. Sorry. So for that to happen you need markets, ready-made markets. Now in those days, in 1960, unlike today where you have Amazon, Facebook, in those days markets which were very popular were in developed nations. Okay, or you can say developed nations were in a better position to market the commodity in a very short period of time, or they were in a better position to you know uh, put the commodities which are just produced or innovated in the hand of consumers very easily, because uh, market machineries were strong in those days in developed countries. Even today, I mean, they are in a better position in terms of marketing infrastructure. Uh, if you leave alone this Amazon and uh, Flipkart, even today, uh, people of developing nations or underdeveloped countries do face problem with markets for new products. So, what Barnum was trying to say is that developed nations has better market for a new product. Okay, and consumers of those nations are also very curious about new product, something new. Okay, I mean, consumers of developing countries are a bit conservative in nature. They generally don't want to experiment with new products. They are very happy with the products which are already available and uh, establish their popularity. Say for example, if a middle class family in India wants to purchase a car, they very often would like to go with Maruti, because Maruti has proved to be a very uh, good company in Indian conditions. So if there is a very new company and launched a new model, and Maruti launched a new model, there is high probability that people will go with Maruti in India. Okay. In fact, middle class family, people in India will hardly go for new product that is being launched by Maruti. They generally prefer uh, with the existing models that are available. Okay. They will purchase, of course, the new model, but not today. They will wait. They will see how they perform. Then only they will decide. But the mentality of consumers in developed nations are different. They always try new products, they always try to experiment with their taste and preferences. And they will also not shy away from giving feedback to the producing company or the manufacturing units regarding the quality of the products. People generally in developed country hardly has any time to give feedbacks on commodities. They even don't know the relevance or importance of giving these feedbacks. The third point is regarding service providing. I mean, whenever you introduce a new product, you need to provide service for that. I mean, since it is a new product, there is high possibility that something may go wrong at any time. So in that case, you need to provide service. If you can't, provide service, people will, of course, will not purchase your commodity because they won't take the risk of their money. They only will take risk of new products when they believe that there is a service center, there are people who will look after if there is anything, if there is any problem with that. But unfortunately, in less developed countries, this facility, this kind of facility is poor. There are many reasons. One main reason is that in order to provide satisfactory level of service, you need manpower, you need technical or skilled laborers who are already introduced with that new products, or or who are very trained in handling with those new products. So since developed countries have skilled labor who can easily take training for repairing kind of works, that's why these service centers are generally available in those countries. And this is probably another important reason why products are generally introduced or innovated in nations of that nature.